Okay. I'm gonna be VOD reviewing a game on Pocket I had. Been playing Deadlock quite a bit over the last few days. I have never used the replay viewer though. There we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna be going over what I did right and what I did wrong. We ended up losing this game, but I wasn't the least powerful player on my team, so I just want to learn from my game, see what goes on. I start Q here just because I think it's your most valuable ability in the early lane. It gives you a way to poke out characters like I'm going up against Wraith and Haze. They can harass you with their weapons pretty easily since you have a shotgun. It is, you're at a bit of a range disadvantage in the early game when you can't like close in on them, but the Q gives you the spell amp and just the general damage amp in the early game as well, which makes killing people like this a bit easier. I have an Ivy with me. Yeah, at the beginning of this game, my Bebop disconnected, which could have, contributed quite a bit to our loss, but yeah, there's a experimenting with new items. There's a lot of like uncertainty I have, like with if I'm doing the right thing or not, but here I'm just kind of like getting a feel for how these guys are gonna play, trying to get those last hits and deny them as much as I can. My position here isn't the best. I shouldn't be wasting my roll there as well. Keeping full stamina, I feel like, in the early game is like really important. I'm wasting a bit of ammo shooting at some of these creeps. Like I should be meleeing creeps here. That way I don't get denied and stuff like that. Yeah, Bebop's gonna disconnect here pretty soon. And we're gonna be paused for a bit. I might skip through that, but here, like, I am playing pretty passive just because I'm worried about their like poke from this range, but I'm not doing too bad. I take a card there, which does some chip, and then I think I missed my entire Q because yeah, they moved out. I thought they would hide behind the middle portion of the map there, but I was wrong. I'm doing a lot of unnecessary reloading as well. I should keep my magazine, or keep my gun available for use. Should be hitting these denies. I mean, not the best early lane performance. Here I should just go and buy as well. Like I hit my mark, the creeps aren't pushed up yet. I should just go and get the buy off. But yeah, I think I like realize I need to be punching these creeps here. Didn't punch that one because I'm a terrible player. At this point, it's I finally get some poke with the Q, but I should really be getting an item. Yeah, there we go. I got to 1k before I went and get anything. Here I get a hollow point ward just for better poke in the early game, and then close quarters obviously because I have a shotgun. Versus this lane though, I'm not sure if hollow point ward is the best, just because it does seem like we're actually doing fine. Yeah, here's the pause. It seems like we're actually ahead of them at farm, which I'm surprised to see. But yeah, this is just pretty good for poke, especially with the rest of your abilities and stuff. I mean, if you get the amp off and then you have hollow point ward and close quarters, it makes your all in the early game like super strong. I go for satchel and a point into my ability 1 here because I think that getting the additional damage helps once again with poking, and I want to get to the second upgrade level as fast as possible for the reduced cooldown. And this just helps me survive if anything goes sideways in this kind of phase of the early game. I've been playing pretty much only Pocket for like 25 games, and I can safely say that this character is a ton of fun. But as far as how good I am at it, that's why I'm watching the VOD and seeing what I can do better. Yeah, there's some weird shit happening here. The game gets paused again. It's kind of frustrating that they give like pausing access to everybody in the game. I don't really know what the deal with that is, but yeah, this Bebop just like straight up disconnected. I'm gonna see if I can go forward a little bit. And yeah, here we go. I don't want to miss anything. I'm gonna go back. Okay, here we go. I went too far back, didn't I? I'm such a bot. Alright, there we go. So yeah, this heal creep here, I should be focusing on killing their heal creep as fast as possible here, which I do end up doing. good by me, but I should melee it so I don't get denied. Here I should be meleeing all of these, even if it costs me some HP. It's just very important to not get denied in the early game. Because you can see now, like, it's a pretty even lane. We have, like, completely even gold. Yeah, I don't have my Q off cooldown here, so I guess I just go up for some harass. I did 8 damage, so it's not really super important. I think I get, like, the Mystic expansion. I forget what it's called. We'll see here in a second. Yeah, Mystic Burst. Spirit Shield, weapon damage, and you get additional damage on your Z and your E whenever this gets procced, but it's only one time, 6-second cooldown, so it can be good to use it to poke with your E as well in the early game. She's pretty low under tower here, but I'm in a situation again where, like, I don't have my Q up, and well, I did actually end up having the damage amp there, but my Ivy unfortunately gets shot at by both of them and dies there because she's super low HP. Yeah, they have a noticeable lead at this point in the game, so I always get Enduring Spirit. I think that's what this is called. I don't have it memorized yet. Yeah, Enduring Spirit is, like, always an early game pickup for me just because I feel it gives you, like, that extra survivability. You just get HP, Spirit Lifesteal, Spirit Power. Like, that's all stuff that Pocket wants just because of its playstyle. My Ivy's, like, going in hard here. I should be, like, going in with her and helping, but I did not, and she is once again at very low HP, which is super bad. Not good at all. Our deficit in souls is a little bit lower now. They're both, or just the Wraith is quite low. I'm trying to keep the Wraith low because, you know, ideally we get an all in. My Ivy is figuring out what her abilities do in real time next to us, so the VOD review is going splendidly. I'm noticing that we have a disconnected player, and my Ivy doesn't know how to play the character, but that's fine. She's forced back pretty far here, so I'm just going to go and harass the Wraith and the Haze. Trying to deny souls, but I'm not really doing much of that. I wish on the replay viewer they would color code the souls so that I could keep track of which ones I'm missing and which ones they're... yeah, if the Lash comes in and ganks, I just back up. My Ivy dies again. It's really tragic. Yeah, this is where the lane started, like, just being a 3v4. I'm going to be honest, I don't know why they started 3v4ing us, but yeah, that's super frustrating. Our Warden, I think that's where the Lash came from, was Warden's lane. I wasn't paying attention to that earlier. This guy takes a lot of damage. I shouldn't roll back. I should keep playing aggro here. 2 of them are super low HP. All of them are actually kind of killable, so once I get my amp up, I should just commit to maybe like an all-in or just more harass. Yeah, Lash keeps inting in on us here. I dodged the ult. I really just don't understand what's going on in this replay. I think he gets out and lives here. I should, once again, like, chase him. I should go in. I should be committing right now. I'm just going to get my amp stacks and try to all-in her, it looks like. Looks like I fuck it up pretty badly. Nah, I get the kill. Nice. So at this point in the game, like, our soul deficit is, I don't know what my Ivy's typing about, actually. Soul deficit is not bad at all at this point. I got Infuser and Kinetic Dash. Both are very, very important items to have. This is where he escapes on 1 HP. I overextend pretty badly. He's genuinely 1 health. And then I believe I die, yeah. Really bad play on my part. I overextended, didn't get the kill, fucked up my combo. I should just, you know, have better mechanics next time. Sprint boots, I mean, these are just essential in every game, I feel like, to keep up pace and tempo. If you want to move around the map in the early game, it's like your best option for 500 gold, and this improves like your all-ins and your ganks quite a bit. I don't know what I'm AFK here for. It's kind of concerning. I was like alt-tab or something. But yeah, this also gives you Spirit Lifesteal, which helps you in trades. If you like want to trade, you can pop Infuser. I need to remember what the cooldown on this is. 35 seconds, so it's a bit committing. You kind of want to use it to all in, I feel like, to get the most value out of it, or whenever you roam to boost your damage. But I pop it here, try to get my stacks up. I get 3, kind of scare them away. Start focusing on last hitting. They're playing super aggressive. The Slash is like perma half HP, kind of just baiting for his teammates, but we're in a 3v4, like, it's just a pretty terrible situation. It's kind of hard for us to do anything because there are 3 of them, but I all in here, get the stacks up, miss my 3, which really sucks. I'm like below half now. Miss a CS. Yeah, I'm just not playing this lane very well at all. Looks like I got a deny there at least. Gold is looking pretty even. I keep saying gold, it's spirit. Yeah, poking out the Lash probably isn't my best option. I should maybe go in on the Wraith or somebody. This has got to be a kill, right? Yeah, I do get the kill. Nice. Yeah, he was low. Just backed up. My Ivy's 1 HP again. Yeah, here I'm just trying to go in and kill this Haze. She takes negative damage. I think my 3 actually missed her there, but they have no idea where I am. I can get out safely. That's not the worst interaction. At this point, I have a 1k lead over both of them, and my Ivy is caught up. But at this point in the game, their Vindicta, I've noticed at this point, the Vindicta was a problem. Here I'm chasing. I think Haze is low. I fuck up my movement. Lash is back. Someone else is behind me. Yeah, it's Vindicta. Looks pretty bad. Yeah, she's just harassing. And here I'm getting shot through the thing. Like she's like just poking me out. Being super annoying. I don't think I went for a buy here because let's see if I can actually bring it up now. It doesn't bring up the build in game, but I think my next buy is where is it? Jeez, I'm so slow. Silence Glyph, yeah. I'm saving it for Silence Glyph because very important versus Haze. If she can ult, it's a really big issue. Some of these other characters really get gutted by it as well. I back here. There's some weird bug happening with the player model, if you see that. I just boost back. They're sieging our tower. Get my stacks here. Try to push them out. Protect our tower so we can have the forward shop. I'm close here to Silence Glyph. I wonder if I keep poking, and I believe I'm missing some farm here. She's just out. Lash is on me. Very dire situation. Looks like I'll die. Yeah, my cape gets caught there, which is a little bit frustrating. At this point, Lash is like just up pushing, poking up Ivy. I'm 1 HP, I'm useless. I think I get it here. Yeah, I finally get Silence Glyph. I mean, in this situation, it doesn't really help me much unless I see Haze. The idea behind getting Silence Glyph is, especially versus Haze, using it on her as early as possible so that she can't pop her ult, and if she's building any kind of lifesteal, it becomes very problematic, which she does not have so far, but, you know, that does change. Here she's, like, all-inning me, being a huge nuisance. I think I die. Oh, no. She pops her ult. I'm out of range. She gets stunned out of it. I just back up here. Try to get some poke, I guess. Doesn't really do anything. Here, I have to go all the way back to get HP as well. Yeah, they're playing a 3v2. Looks like our blue lane is doing alright, but, you know, at this point in the game, Infernus is ahead, Vindicta is ahead. They've caught back up to me. Say I'm staying on pace with farm. Can definitely do better.
There's no escape. Opening case.
Yeah, here I guess I'm just trying to harass. See if I chase. I do. Uses her cooldown. I see all 3 of them over there. They're playing very grouped. It's super frustrating. It's kind of making the lane feel a bit unwinnable. He just misses his ult. Like, I don't know how you miss Lash ult. I'm not really sure. I don't play the character too much, so it's just a little concerning. Yeah, here they're just pushing on our Walker. There's not really anything I can do. I'm not like super strong or anything. I can just get my stacks and try to harass with a hollow point ward, I guess. Just try to get that damage off. I wonder if this is like a full-time passive or if it has a cooldown. If I can hover the item. Doesn't seem to be letting me. Very strange. Where is it? Yeah, it's just a full-time passive, so it doesn't get procced. It's just always giving you extra damage when you're above your HP. Or above the HP threshold, rather. Looks Looks like here I'm looking for a roam onto Infernus or Wraith. Not really too sure. I don't know if she was on my minimap at that point in time, but I do see Infernus, and then Vindicta shows up, which is just a huge problem. I silence Glyph her so I don't get staked or anything, and I can run around and try to do something. My Bebop should probably hook her out of the sky, but, you know, new game, not everyone knows what their characters can do. Yeah, I only get 2 stacks there. I get crowed, which is really tragic. If I remember correctly here, I get chased. Maybe that's a different time in the game. Yeah, just fucking up my movement again. Here, I think my thought process is I just go and pick up the wave. Because it's so shoved in, it's such a safe wave to farm, but here I am missing some of the farm, which is super disappointing, but fuck, whatever. Yeah, I use abilities here to clear it out as fast as possible, just because, you know, there's no real point to waste time with it. I mean, here, probably should go for neutral camps, just wasting time, waiting for the wave to spawn.
What am I about to do?
Yeah. Wasting a lot of time. I guess here, in this situation, I saw that Haze and Wraith were occupied over there, so I could probably have just pushed up and tried to take this tower, now that I'm noticing the tower is still up. We do end up getting it here. I need to stop reloading after everything I do, in case someone was there to deny those souls. Yeah, here in the mid game, like, I only have Silence Glyph. I don't have a Majestic Leap yet, so roaming is a bit slow. I show up to this fight quite late. I get thrown in, misses. I get the silence on the Haze. I think we yeah, get the kill on her, which is good. But then I get ulted. I could have negated that, but I have my TP set up so I can disengage pretty safely. Just looking at farm at this point in the game, like, I'm relatively, like, on par. Infernus and Geist have 1k more than me. Objective wise, looks like both teams are also pretty even. Our walkers are much more damage than theirs. Yeah, here I finally get Majestic Leap, which just opens up a lot of opportunities for roaming and for team fighting and just keeping good positioning and being able to go over the enemy team and, like, see where all of them are, going with your ult as well. Yeah, an issue I'm finding with Pocket, oh yeah, denying these souls is super important. Paradox just instant here. She yeah, just dies, which is kind of crazy. Horrible play, horrible ult from her. I was gonna say, oh yeah, the issue I'm encountering with Pocket is that I want to go in and engage a lot with my ult, but, like, I feel like I'm pretty squishy. I don't know if I should be buying more more bulk at this phase of the game, but I kind of just want to be greedy and get all my mobility and try to get to higher damage as soon as possible. Yeah, I mean, I have Warden, Bebop, 7. All of these are pretty good for, like, team fighting. Bebop especially can just get picks and secure picks very easily. Get engaged on by Infernus. He has the slow on some ability or item that he has. A lot of Infernuses slow me down, which I don't remember being a part of the character's kit whenever I played him, but maybe I'm wrong. Here I actually end up, like, running behind them and inting in pretty hard. Looks like I chase Vindicta here. Get the melee kill. My Warden ults, we keep fighting. Lash should be dead. Fantastic. Paradox is here now. She's being very slippery. I should just Majestic Leap on top of her here. I don't know why I didn't. Maybe I just forgot I had it. Silence Glyph as well would have been super important to hit her with there. Oh, she actually runs back to me and dies. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, as far as what I'm learning from this game, I should just be farming neutral camps more. My team is going to fight, but I have 5k souls, so I'm obviously going to go back and get the Warpstone. I think Warpstone is, like, probably one of my favorite items in the game. I think it's like a necessity on every character. It's weapon damage, spirit power, so you're going to be doing more damage, and it gives you a blink, bullet resist. Pretty good item. Pretty good item. Looks like a fight's breaking out here. 7 is hurt, yeah. He's fighting Vindicta, looks like. We're all pretty healthy. I stay back and farm. I should probably go with my team and help them fight, but I guess nothing can, like, no, nothing bad can happen from farming out this wave. I'm uncontested because they're all fighting and, you know, scrapping in the middle lanes. Oh yeah, picking up and breaking more of those boxes probably as well is something that I should be doing. I think here I'm looking and I'm seeing that Lash is out of position and that they're grouping up in blue, so I'm trying to maybe look for an engage on the rooftop. I don't pick up this cooldown reduction, that's just right beneath me.
Lash is on the bridge.
I'm looking like a noob.
I see Paradox.
Oh yeah, just missing all of that. I mean, it's a bad Q to take. It's too long range. The ability is too slow. And all of them are fighting beneath me now. I see 5 there. Yeah. I can't really do anything. I'm just getting 5 damage on Vindicta. She uses her fly, so I just go away. Group up with my Warden here. Get some amp. Yeah, I am inting in here. Really, really bad positioning, but it might give me a kill. Yeah, well, she did die. Warden ults us. Haze is here. I should silence glyph her immediately here, but it doesn't matter because I am so beyond dead. Yeah, that was just a really bad engage on my part. Like I said, Pocket is a bit squishy, so I don't really think that that was a smart play on my end. Looking at my build at this point, like I picked up this. Deals a little bit more damage, helps with poke, just extra spirit damage on your autos. Upgraded my boots. I'm sitting at 2k souls. Not really a lot I can do. Oh yeah, I get the cooldown. I think this is a pretty important item on Pocket. Just looking at what it does. Yeah, 16% CDR, more health regen. It's kind of just a good mid-game item when these team fights start happening. Vindicta here is super alone. Get the silence on her so she can't fly away. Begin chasing. Yeah, she actually has pretty good outplay on us here, but my Geist didn't get her ankles broken, and I actually went for a tactical teabag there to affect her mental. Not a toxic player, just trying to win, you know? Get in their heads. Missing that farm is just ridiculous. I believe my next big item here is... I'm forgetting now. Let me check. Looks like I'm doing a whole lot of nothing here. Just kind of moving over to yellow, getting farm. What's the next item I get? Oh yeah, Mystic Vulnerability. It goes into escalating exposure. It's a pretty good item. It synergizes super well with your Q because it stacks up with your Q. It gives you the increased, or rather the decreased spirit resist, I believe, onto your opponents. Let me fact check that. Yeah, oh no, it doesn't stack. Oh, this stacks. This stacks and is very good with your Q. This does not stack. This just applies a spirit resist debuff onto people, which is super good still with your Q. You can stack that up on them. And then all in and engage. Bad aim again. Oh, just whiffing so many shots. She should be at half HP right now. Lash is grouping up with Vindicta. Paradox is over there too. Looks like we're going in for a chase though. She is gone. It's just useless poke. I guess I'm trying to harass him out, but could have just been farming this wave. Yeah, here I'm going back to get that Mystic Vulnerability. I think that's like a decent power spike for Pocket, just because this is kind of the point in the game where people can start having some of that. Like this guy already has lifesteal. I should be building anti-heal. No lifesteal.
Stay strong, buddy.
She has heal bane, which is interesting to note now. Yeah, it looks like the only person on their team with lifesteal is Infernus, so my ult should be good enough for that. That's another thing I'm noticing. I haven't gotten many ults off. Yeah, Paradox just throws her bomb at me here and runs away. Super interesting. Here I'm remembering that I can break these to get really important buffs. I think for Pocket, like just the spirit and the yeah, this shackle does nothing. Whatever it's called, the silence glyph. Really just not a good use of the cooldown. When she's in the air, there's like really nothing Pocket can do to her. I mean, if you get your Q stacks up, you can like maybe try to throw your cape at her and get a 3 off. Here I'm just like pushing her off this high ground and harassing. I actually hit 2 air shots here and kill her. Wow. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. You get your Q stacked up, you get close to her and just pop her with the 3 ability. Vindicta is very squishy. Vindicta is very easy for Pocket to kill if she can't run away, which is why Silence Glyph is so important. Haze can't ult. Paradox can't use some of her abilities. Yeah, here I should have stacked up before I engaged. Like, that's a big problem I'm noticing I have, is that I need to stack up before I go in the engage, because I probably could have maybe gotten a kill on her. I got her down to half. If I'm dealing, how much? Let's see. Amp per stack, 12% times 4, 48. 48% more damage. I did half. Yeah, she'd be like put down to 1 shot there. So yeah, I definitely need to do that. I finally bought Veilwalker here. I mainly build this just because I've seen it talked about in a few guides for the character, and like the big Pocket dude, like I forget his name, it's like Eidorian or something, vouches for it. Pretty heavy. I don't abuse it though. I don't look around for Veils. I'm still like learning the map and stuff, so I should probably change that. Start abusing it a bit more. Let's see if we can make note of the first time I use it. I just noticed I have it at 24 minutes. Let's see. Spirit Shackle. Engage. Yeah, just shred her. She gets 1 shot. Yeah, she's at 21k. I'm at 23k. I have a 2k lead on her. That's like a tier 2 item, pretty much. She gets absolutely popped. I also hear a lot of like high-level players vouching for Paradox, and whenever she's in my games, it seems like she is just very squishy, doesn't do a whole lot, dies, doesn't really get much value. But maybe there's something that I do not know. It's very likely. But yeah, Vindicta is underneath me here. I actually am curious what she's doing, because she's farming the camp. Cool. Because I hear her. I eventually find her. I get the shackle on her. Try to stack my spirits, and the shackle is gone. There I blink on top of her and do a lot of damage to her. I believe she's out of this fight. Here I am just hard chasing. She gets out. Just doing some poke, I guess. Yeah, we have a 10k deficit that's coming from their Infernus, who is turbo fed. We are not close to being as strong as him. And then Bebop's behind, and then everyone else is kind of doing the same, it looks like. Yeah, this tether was scary. They don't really capitalize on it though. She's just floating up in the air, chipping us down, I guess. Yeah, here like this team fight is starting to happen. I wish I could like calm to my team, but my voice chat was broken this game. I tried using a different mouse and it like fucked with my USB drivers, so that my mic wouldn't work, or my headphones wouldn't work, or my keyboard wouldn't work. It's super fucking stupid. Really, really frustrating. It took me like 2 hours to figure out that I just needed to go back to the G Pro wireless, but whatever. Yeah, she runs in. I silence Glyph really late. Doesn't really do anything. Here I am just running it down completely. I ult her and everything, and die, but she ends up dying as well, which is just, you know, splendid. What are the stats looking like this game, I wonder? Yeah, they have got 7 more kills. Looks like a lot of people on my team are kind of struggling in fights. They're just like dying a lot. It's probably the takeaway. Major issues, I mean, like, shown that I can kill Vindicta. Haven't really taken many fights with Infernus, who now has a 5k gold lead over me and 2k gold lead over our most fed player. Yeah, it looks like they're just like team fighting better. Our comp is good too. We just weren't team fighting very well this game, I guess.
You gotta try a lot harder than that.
Go faster, get this respawn timer out of the way. I don't think I know that they're doing mid-boss. Oh yeah, they just captured mid-boss actually. So, I know they have mid-boss. I know they're all in mid. I push up here to farm, it looks like. hopefully I back up here. Not really a good lane to farm right now. I guess purple would have been best, because that's kind of where they're furthest away from. Oh no, they just capped Rejuvenator. Oh, Veilwalker 4 minutes after I got it. Engage on her. I guarantee you her whole team will turn on me. Just shredded, yeah. Horrible play. Try to escape. Sure, it doesn't work. Yeah, I just look so lost there. Let's just quickly go to the next life. At this point, like, I was pretty certain that the game was going to be lost. They actually end here, I think, off of that. Yeah, I believe they're going to end. Yeah, takeaways this game, my team, we did not team fight the best. We did not push objectives the best. We did not lane the best. Our bebop is at 19k at 29 minutes. I'm underfarmed. Everyone technically is underfarmed on our team. The only person who, like, I would say has adequate farm this game is Infernus. Here, I guess I'm just trying to get my stacks and see if I can engage on anybody, but looks like I'm going to get caught by Lash. I should probably just back up here. Yeah, they're chasing me. I'm going to die again. Yeah, they end the game very soon. Yeah, overall, like, I would just say my positioning here was pretty bad. I probably should fight with my team more, but to be fair, they are all dead. Could have made note of that as well. Yeah, they just absolutely shred our patron. They're just ridiculous. Ridiculous how good they are. What item is this? What item do I have? Did I get bullet armor? I did get combat barrier. Yeah. So I used Veilwalker one time this game. Maybe we'll make note of that. I literally got no use out of it. They're shredding our patron. The game is over. Yeah. Jeez. Rough game. I would say, like, major takeaways is, like, in the laning phase I could have played a lot better. I could have, like, had better micro and macro for that matter. In the mid game as well, I could have more efficiently farmed. I could have grouped up, team fought more. I just wonder where I was at. Oh yeah, they had a humongous lead in spirits. I was very, very underfarmed this game. I was very, very underfarmed. I wasn't even on the board really by the end of it. How about the mid game? Yeah. I was doing really good here. And then I just fell off toward the end. So, yeah, I just need to farm more, be more proactive, stuff like that. My pocket stats, in case you're curious. Hardly positive win rate. Super tragic stuff. Yeah, well, that's the VOD review. Fucking got a lot to learn, I suppose.